Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I am Star. The message I heard is slow down. The scripture comes from Isaiah 66 and 22. As the new heavens and the new earth that I make will endure before me, declares the Lord, so will your name and descendants endure. From one new moon to another, and from one Sabbath to another, all mankind will come and bow down before me, says the Lord. And they will go out and look on the dead bodies of those who rebelled against me. The worms that eat them will not die. The fire that burns them will not be quenched, and they will be loathsome to all mankind. So here's the message for somebody. God says, slow down. Okay. For whoever this is, it's kind of like you want everything now. And God is saying, like, slow down. He don't work that way. Okay. There are people that, they do things to get to their finish line faster. And oftentimes, they doing certain things that are not of God. And God is saying, it's a reason that your journey is not looking like theirs. And it's okay. It's a reason. Okay. God is saying it may take a little bit longer. It may be frustrating, but understand that God does not give us more than we can handle. And there are so many people that get to a point to where they have literally everything they always wanted so fast, and they can't even handle it. We see stories of people that, go bankrupt, and stories of people that, like, they lose it, like, mentally, because it's too much. It's so many things that could possibly happen when you receive things too fast. When you receive things fast, that just like people that, even YouTubers, that they get to a certain amount, like they get to a certain following and they're doing something, like, you know what I'm saying, they feel like their niche is not really what they want to do. They start to feel depressed. They don't want to do it anymore. They decide to change it up. Their following and their views go down, and then they get even more depressed. And it's just like, God is saying, slow down. Okay, what, you know what I'm saying? If that's what those, whoever want to do, that's their thing. But God is saying, for as for you, He wants you to slow down. He does not want you to feel burnt out, and He does not want you to feel as though, like, you are stressed out, and as like you don't know what to do, and all of these, like, I just feel like anxiety. And that's the message. God is saying that you are going to see how people that do that, how things turn out for them and what happens, you know what I'm saying, over time. But it's going to be kind of like a situation, we kind of, on the tortoise and the hare type vibe. You know what I'm saying? The tortoise is just slow boogie, and the hare is racing, 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 racing. Sometimes it's not always a good thing to get to the finish line so fast. And in reality, the hare is running his own race, and the tortoise running his own race. It's not a situation where you really in competition with nobody. Like, why? What are you in competition with them for? Y'all are not the same person. Y'all are, like, even if y'all have the same niche or y'all doing the same thing, it's not a situation where your story is the same as theirs. For them, being good and being well off may be different for you. If somebody is born into a situation where they have always lived in a nice house, or they always lived in a nice neighborhood, their parents had money, or they grew up having everything given to them, them being good are doing better, or living it up is going to be looking a lot different than somebody who grew up in a hood, grew up staying in apartments, grew up staying in, you know what I'm saying, grew up like having to not to scrap by, like, you know what I'm saying, grew up not really having everything laid at their feet. They had to have them a little job. They had to have them some kind of work ethic. They had to, work hard for whatever it is that they wanted. They had to go out and hustle for whatever it is that they want. This person and their point of view of what success is going to be completely different from the other person. You know what I'm saying? That person's point of view of success for them might be just having a normal little house and having a normal little car and just literally having a house that's not in the hood. And they might even be okay with having a house in the hood. But it's just the fact that they got a house versus, some people that they are success they are just happy about having an apartment. They're content with that. And you know what I'm saying? Success is different for everybody. And I just feel like for whoever this is for, God is saying that you are feeling as though everything should be laid at your feet immediately. God says, slow down. Okay? Calm down. It's okay. God is saying you are going to see. You are going to see on your slow journey. Okay, on your slow journey, like what I'm envisioning right now is like the hair, the tortoise moving slowly, just slowly stop, eat some grass, you know what I'm saying? Stop, get a sip of water, and just slow boogie. And the hare then raced forward, then ran into a tree. Oh no, another hare then raced forward, and he didn't fell off a cliff somewhere, or the hare then went forward, and he didn't went forward too fast. He, like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like he didn't tripped, and he did this, and like, I just feel like God is saying over time, you are going to see what moving so fast gets you, and how it's not actually beneficial the way that God sees it. And specific to your journey, because life is not just about having nice, flashy things. We already know that when it all comes down to it all is vanity. We can't take anything with us. So what is such a rush to get a bunch of stuff that in the end is kind of like meaningless? And I just feel like, I understand that this may be someone that you want to have it now so you can enjoy it. But at the same time, what's the point of having it if you don't even know? Like, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like God is saying the journey is worth a lot more than just having it. Just having it is wonderful. But the journey of building yourself up to getting it is beautiful as well. And even if you think about it, like the vision that God is giving me, the tortoise is getting so much of a better view than the hare, because the hare is just racing forward, and all the hare sees is what's ahead, and all the hare is looking at is the finish line, and that's it. Versus the tortoise being able to look around and see if there's mountains, and maybe there's a water, like there's beach and there's sand nearby. Maybe there are, different activities going on around. The hare is able to see all these things. Things that the tortoise is able to see all these things, and the hare cannot, because the hare is in such a rush. The hare is being Speedy Gonzalez. They got to hurry up and do this and hurry up and do that. God says, slow down. What's the rush? And you know what I'm saying? Where are you going? I remember I had a vision a long time ago of me and this person racing each other. And it was like we were racing to nowhere. It was a big tub, like a big circle. It was nowhere, no finish point, no finish line. We were going nowhere. And I just feel like God is saying, where are you running to? Where are you rushing to? Who are you racing? And why? Even if you do feel like deep in your heart that you have somebody, you're trying to beat them and you're trying to be better than them, and you got to be better than them, and you got to outshine them, regardless of who this person is. God is like, why? Why do you feel like you need to be better than them? Like, whoever it is, regardless of if this is like, an ego thing. I know there's sometimes sibling rivalry, or sometimes cousins, or sometimes friends, whatever it is. Like, God is saying, why do you feel like you need to be better than somebody else? And why also do you feel like having specific things makes you better than them? You have to figure that out. Why do you feel like having something makes you better? You know what I'm saying? That's just like some people feel like if they have a husband, and you know what I'm saying? Some people really think of husbands as accessories. Like, your husband is not a purse, okay? Your husband is not a car. Your boyfriend is not a purse. Your boyfriend is not a car. And I just feel like it's they died. You know what I'm saying? But there's some people that think that way. You know what I'm saying? These will be 9 out of 10 be the people that they get over abuse, and they get over being cheated on, and they okay with this, that, and the third, as long as he is there to walk them down to such and such party, and they better not miss such and such wedding, and they better be at the reunion for this, that, and the third. Baby, ain't nobody got time for that. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like God is like, who are you trying to impress? You know what I'm saying? And how is it even, like, if you really think about it, what makes you think that you look so awesome and you look so live showing up to whatever event with your abusive raggedy husband? Okay, and you showing up with your husband that act like he cannot stop cheating on you. 9 out of 10, somebody he cheated on you with is at the event, and you think that makes you look good. For real? Like, don't do that. I just feel like God is saying, what's the point of you rushing? Slow down. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Just so you can say that you got somebody? Or just so you can say that you got a house? Or just so you can say you got a car? You done went and you got this big house, and you know what I'm saying, struggling, stressing yourself out, working yourself to such an extent that you don't even get to spend time in your house. The house that you work so hard for, you don't even get to spend time in it because you have went above your means, and now you have this house to such an extent you have to work 24 hours a day. What is the point? Who are you trying to impress? What is the point of getting a house that you don't even get to spend time in? God said, slow down. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. If you slow down and you put yourself in a position to where you are able to slowly see what's going on, you're able to slowly watch what other people have going on and how they have done the things that they've done, and how what they're doing has not benefited them the way that they were expecting, you are going to look up and see that the journey that God has you on, even though you are constantly feel like God is pulling you back by your hood, or he's pulling you back by your, you know how a parent will pull you back by your shirt when you get too close to somebody, you getting too close to somebody else, or you getting away from them too much and they pull you back real quick. God pulling you back, but it's okay because he's doing it for a reason. And that's the message. That's the message. God says, slow down. There's no need for you to be racing with whoever. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.